What if I told you that you could transform your life simply by transforming your mornings, right? You can do so by using Raman Sharma's powerful 20-20-20 method. You can create a routine that fuels your energy and helps you take control back of your day. I've done it before. I've done it for 90 days and it changed everything for me. I was feeling so amazing. But here's the truth. After those 90 days, I let life happen. Don't think life didn't happen during those 90 days, but life happened and I fell off track. Now I'm excited because I'm starting again. I'm ready to reclaim my life. And if you're ready to reclaim your mornings and become the best versions of yourself, then stay with me because this is your time. So come on, let's dive in. Most of us wake up feeling rushed and reactive. How many of you wake up and hit the snooze button and hit the snooze button and wait for the last few minutes and then you're like, okay, I'm ready to go, right? And we hit it and then once we roll over, we check our phones. First thing you do is we grab our phones, we roll out of bed and we're behind schedule. Got to get the kids off to school, got to get lunch, got all these other different things you got to do, right? So instead of us controlling our day, the day controls us instead of it being the other way around. Sounds familiar? When you don't own your mornings, you don't own your day. And over time, that leads to stress, it leads to fatigue, and feeling like you're not moving toward your goals, right? Because I think we all have goals, or most of us do, right? The reason this happens is because mornings are often so overlooked. Before we go to bed at night, we're thinking about what we have to do the next day. And so we think we don't have time, or we tell ourselves, we'll get to our personal goals later, our personal stuff, ourselves. But here's the truth. Your mornings are the foundation of your day. Your mornings should be about you. When you carve out intentional time first thing in the morning, you're setting yourself up to lead with purpose, clarity and confidence. And it doesn't take hours. It takes just 60 minutes. And if you don't have 60 minutes, 30 minutes. But let's talk about the 60 minutes. This is where Robin Sharma's 20-20 method comes in. It's a simple, powerful framework that divides your first 60 minutes into three 20-minute blocks, bite-sized chunks, right? So you do 20 minutes of moving, so you may get up and you may want to dance. You may dance a little bit, right? And then you do 20 minutes of reflection, okay? And you reflect on your day and what you want. And then you do 20 minutes of growth, and that's like learning something. I know for me, I'm learning this new software, so I'll take the time out in the morning and learn something on that particular software. But let's break it down and talk about how these three steps can transform your life. So number one, 20 minutes of moving. Start your morning with 20 minutes of movement, to wake up your body, and to wake up your brain. They said research shows that morning exercise, of course, it boosts our dopamine and our serotonin, and this really improves our focus. And guess what? It reduces stress. Even light movement like stretching or going for a walk, like I'm out here going for a walk right now, it gets your blood flowing and it sets a positive tone for your day. And that's what we want. And when we skip this step, you feel groggy, sluggish, and behind before the day even begins. So what can you do? Start with a simple movement. Simple. You could do a 20-minute video workout, right? You could do yoga, a brisk morning walk. It doesn't need to be intense. It just needs to get your body moving. So number two, let's talk about reflection. So 20 minutes of reflection. After moving, spend 20 minutes reflecting. This is your time really to just sit back and clear your mind and focus on what really matters. Reflection practices like journaling, gratitude, or meditation can really help you reduce stress and set clear intentions. Your clear intentions for the day. Studies show that starting your day with gratitude alone can improve your overall happiness and focus. And that's what I know I love, to be happy, right? If you have to get out into this world and it's rush, be happy about it. So without reflection, you'll move through the day feeling reactive and scattered. Do you ever feel reactive and scattered when you're moving through your day? Like you're always chasing after what comes next, chasing after that email, chasing after that next shoe to drop. Here's what you could try to overcome this. I want you to write down three things you're grateful for. Journal about your priorities for the day. What's my priorities for the day? Because we should have more priorities than work, right? Or take care of our family. Meditate or sit in quiet stillness. And then right now, as you're listening to this and as you're watching this, breathe in and just breathe out. And that helps us center, right? So meditate or sit in quietness. This step allows you to show up with clarity, calm, and purpose. Okay? Number three, 20 minutes of growth. Finally, spend the last 20 minutes growing, feeding your mind and really expanding your knowledge. Personal growth is in the morning. It really is a game changer. Whether you're reading, you're listening to a podcast, or you're learning something new, it really sets you up to think bigger and do better throughout your day. Remember, small growth over time will make massive changes, okay? Without growth, you feel stuck, uninspired, and unfulfilled. Like you're going through the motions, but not really moving forward. You ever feel like you're going through the motions and you're just like, right? So what can you do? So what can you do? You can read 10 pages of a book that inspires you, listen to a podcast that challenges you, watch a motivational video. This is the time to invest in you. Like I said, I like to learn something about a new software tool or a new technique. So let me tell you about my journey, my 90 days, and I'm starting again. I followed this method for 90 days, and it really did change my life. I felt so amazing. And with the exercise, my body was feeling good. Why did we ever stop doing what we're doing? Why did we do that? I don't get it. I woke up with energy. I felt my goals were clear. My mind was clear. And I started making progress in areas of my life that I had been stuck for years. But like many of you, I let life get in the way. I didn't say I hit the snooze button because I cannot stand the alarm. Are you ever sleeping and then an alarm goes off and it just shakes your nerves? I stopped using the alarm many, many years ago. But I made excuses and I lost my momentum. It's like, why do I have to get up in the morning? I'm feeling good. This bed is comfortable. Oh, I have all day to get this stuff done. And you know what? I lost my momentum. But that's okay because it's never, ever too late to start again. So here I am, recommitting to the 5 a.m. club. That's what it's called, his 5 a.m. club. And what I like about it is I'm committing to myself. I don't have to show up for anybody else. I don't have to hit a button. I don't have to be on Zoom. I don't have to clock in and say I'm doing it. This is my own accountability. But if you want, you can, right? So if you decide, hey, I'm going to do this, and I do want to just let Vanessa, hey, no, I'm doing this today. I woke up at 5 o'clock. This is what my morning looked like. You know, I'm going to be posting regularly to let you know, hey, this is how it's going. I'm back in the 5 a.m. club. And so I would love for you to join me. But what I'm asking you is take back your morning. Let's take back our morning and create the lives that we truly, truly want. I'm committed. I have goals. And I know in the morning when I wake up, it's quiet. There's not a lot of noise outside. You know, my dog isn't stirring. My spouse is still sleeping, you know, and I can just create. And so I take this one day at a time, you know. And why should you start? When you commit to the 2020 method, here's what you'll gain. Trust me, I'm telling you from experience. More energy and focus to take on the day. A calm, clear mind that's ready for challenges. Time to reflect, time to grow, and work towards your biggest goals. What's your biggest goals? And most importantly, you'll build the habits and the discipline that leads to lasting transformation. And that's what we want. Well, we're talking about transformation. Well, this is the beginning of transformation. Now it's your turn to ask yourself why. You know, what's your why? Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to take back your mornings? Do you want to take it back to focus on your health, to create time out for your dream, to feel more in control of your life? So drop your why in the comments below. I'd love to hear it because when you connect to your why, everything changes. When you connect to your why, everything changes. So if you're ready, if you're really, really ready, because I'm ready, I'm like, let's go. If you're ready to transform your mornings and your life, I'm inviting you to join me if you like. You're committing to yourself to show up for yourself. Again, like I said, it's not for me, okay? So every morning with the 2020 method, I love it. Tell me you're in. And if you decide 20 is, I don't have enough time, this is too much, do 10. If you find out that you can't do it at 5 o'clock, do it at 6 o'clock. Because we're all on different time zones, right? Some of us may be on the same time zone. Whereas 5 o'clock for me, it may be 4 o'clock or 8 o'clock for someone else. But you do it at your time zone, your 5 o'clock, okay? So if you're in, drop me a note. Let's do this together. I'm going to be sharing tips, encouragement, and updates along my journey and along the way and what I'm doing. And I want to hear about your progress too, okay? So remember, it only takes 60 minutes to set the tone for an incredible day. Start tomorrow, just one morning, and see how you feel. And if you're ready to keep building life-changing habits, check out my next video on how to build confidence to chase your dreams. Together, we'll keep moving toward the best versions of ourselves. You guys ready? Let's make this happen. I'll see you in the comments. Let me know that you are on it. Let's transform our mornings together. Let's transform our life. Matter of fact, let's not even start there. Let's transform the world because when we're feeling good, And we will step up and we're like, hey, everybody else steps up. You remember that commercial when people walk by you and they smile, and then the next person they smile, and then the next person they smile. And nobody has to say anything. Everybody is just smiling. Let's pass on that smile by transforming our mornings and our life and not wake up grumpy. So peace to you. May you have a beautiful day.